Some time ago, I don't remember, 1 month ago, you posted a photo with you when you were a child, 2 years old, 3 years old?
I'm not 100% sure, but yes, indeed, I was like 2 or 2.5 years old.
In a greenhouse.
Yes, that's right. That was in my father's greenhouse. I'm also originally from a family who were rose growers.
Growers?
Yeah, in the Netherlands. So that is, let's say, where my passion for flowers started, or specifically for the roses.
So we are talking about roughly 35 years, or roughly?
Roughly, yes, roughly.
You're a man, you can say your age.
No, that's then if it is specifically 38 years ago. I never had the intention to keep on working in the flower industry when I was a young boy. Actually, I did not even know what to do when I was going from my primary school to secondary school, etc. I thought, okay, a lot of my friends are going into working or following school and everything in the technical sides rather than the flower industry. However, I felt, that is not really where my passion is. So I decided to keep on learning and going into the direction of the flowers. And actually, like I said, I never stepped out of it. And then being here in Nakuru, actually where we are here today is in United Selections, our selection greenhouse. You see some people around us, everybody is walking around with their phones or tablets. They're doing their individual selection. That means in our case from the pre-selection, the pre-commercial phase, we are selecting new varieties and new coats, which we then promote to the commercial level. I'm also working on that today and tomorrow. And everybody, their comments, we collect that together, and then we will include the technical data and information, including transportability, etc., etc. And all that data and the individual comments which each and every person gives, we then decide, based on that collected data, what to do next with the varieties.
Can I ask you how many varieties, or for how many varieties are you doing this selection each year?
Yeah, we have here in this group 150 to 170 individual varieties, individual coats.
New varieties?
New varieties, new coats.
Each year?
However, they are new, but
they
are not going to move to the show. No, exactly.
I understand.
Only 20, only 20 out of that 150 make it to the show house, and out of that 20, maybe 5 per year will really be big hits going into the future.
Like Nova Vita, for
Nova
example.
Vita exactly is one of our premium whites, which is doing very well.
So what if they have different opinions about the flowers? I mean, they collaborate when they are, I don't know, collecting data, or each and every person has to be judging by itself? Yeah,
it is two things. One, yes, everybody does it on an individual basis. But we are using a data collection system. It's called Hybrida. And that system is, we are working with all these sheets while we are walking, so you can fill in your own comments. After that, everybody has done his round. And we also do it throughout the year, not only today, but today is the final round. After that, everyone has done it. Then Paul, our breeding director, our breeder, then he will then ask us to synchronize our tablets or phones. Then all the data comes into a system. And then you will see, for example, this coat, this is a cerise coat, and I, for example, say, I would like to promote this variety, and maybe somebody else doesn't want to. And then you get a certain discussion, why do you want to promote it and somebody else not? And then together with the data and information, you are then taking the final decision.
Do you have lots of knowledge from your father, Yeah,
I always say our industry, and to come back to that part, you need to have a certain level of hands-on mentality. In Dutch we say green fingers. That means that you can work into the soil and then do everything with your hands and work hard. And that is what our industry is about. 7 days a week, almost 24 hours a day. Of course, I don't work 24 hours a day, but I mean the industry goes continuously, because in Colombia it's already, or it is let's say 6-7 hours behind us, or 8 from Kenya. The Netherlands is 1 hour ahead of us, and China is another 6 hours ahead of us, meaning that in every part of the world we are working on probably on a commercial sale or on a selection process today. So there is not a lot of time to, let's say, rest and relax. And that is what I mean with the passion I have for the industry. You are almost always working, and I don't have problems with that, but that is what it is about.
What's your goal for United Selection? Because I've seen you grown. Maybe you grew a lot. Maybe my attention was through you in the past year because we worked so much together. But what's your focus, target? Where do you want to go with United?
At the end of the day, each and every company has that kind of dot on the horizon. Where indeed do you want to go? I mean, in the first place, we want to become, and that's also our tagline, a colorful future. And colorful means in all different areas. Of course, being a rose breeder, a colorful future means rose varieties in different colors, in different lines. We also have spray roses, as you have recently seen. Actually, one is named after you, Alina blossoms. So we try to make also the life colorful because we want to personalize things. We are not a very big corporate organization, but we are a passionate team organization or company. That means that we try to personalize things. I have also named the variety after my wife, Shari, so that variety also comes into the market. So you make it personal, and that is what we try with people. We work together to bring in the personal things we like and we get the joy from. So all people working within United Selections are also very passionate people.
Who is Jelle and how is Jelle want to be seen by people, competitors, friends?
I think that I am in most of the cases quite patient, even though that I'm very impatient as a person. I cannot sit really for a long time still. I'm always either working, if not working then I'm running, if not running, traveling with my family, spending time with my family. If not that, I'm also involved as the chairman of the board of the school of my kids. So I try to be involved in this kind of things also. So when it comes to who is Jelle, how do I want that people see me, at the first place I just like to be involved in many things. And then when it comes to the company, I try to be a team player, and that is of course a little bit, I think that a lot of people will say that, but I think and I hope that you also and also other people literally see it, because I always say that people working with us, they get a lot of freedom, they get a lot of responsibility also, but I'm not going to look into each and every detail people are doing. I expect sometimes maybe a lot, or I have maybe high expectations, but you also can give your own touch to things. And then at the end of the day, everything should be done together. I don't believe in individual results, as much of course every individual adds up, but it is about a team effort.